What's up, guys? I welcome you all back to my YouTube channel once again. Please, this is Films TV. If today being your first time watching me, please kindly subscribe, like, comment, and also share this video. Right, thank you. And also a big thank you to my returning viewers who always come back to watch my video, and thank you too for also watching this video to the end. I think you are the right path and you are genuine information from Prempeh1 International Airport, and also the developmental project that's going on outside within the country, right? We'll get to know more about it. So here is the Prempeh1 International Airport. If you come to Prempeh1 International Airport, we have two sections, that's the air side and the land side. So for now, let's concentrate on the air side and get to know the numerous operations that goes on right at the air side. So far as Prempeh is trying to get international standards. Well, guys, you guys are once again welcome back to my YouTube channel. So in today's video we'll be talking about the numerous operations that's going on right at the airport, that's Prempeh1 International Airport, and also the developmental project that's going on right at the airport, as we want Prempeh to get its international recognition and also meet the standards. So you can see right there is the Africa World Airline, that's their flight on the runway. I think it's about to taxi to the apron to park, but in a case that we have Passion Air right at the apron trying to taxi to the runway to the far end and also take off from the runway, it just have to be on standby for a while before it then taxi to the apron. So in this video, I think there's numerous operations that is popping up, and we get to know more about it. We'll be learning and also get to know the updates, everything that is going on at the Prempeh1 International Airport. So please kindly stay connected, be engaged, and let's get to know this numerous operation. So right there is a propeller engine, that's a propeller engine right at the Prempeh1 International Airport. So this being the old taxiway and also the apron, this has been for a very long time. They have been using this taxiway and the old apron for a very long time, and recently they have constructed a new one, and that one I can tell you is very, very nice. I think I've posted the video about that one already, so in case you have not seen that one yet, you can check my recent videos out and get to know the updates. Wow, here comes the new taxiway. Looking at this new taxiway, this was when the contractors were constructing the taxiway, and I think now they have gotten to the demarcation lines and also left with some other remaining fittings that they have to add it to this taxiway for it to be commissioned. So any update concerning the taxiway, I will get you guys updated so that you know whatever is going on right at the airport. Any developmental project that will touch ground, I'll not hesitate to give it to you guys, because I know my guys want to know more about this airport, how soon and how fast this airport is catching up to be meeting the international standards for them to those who are my viewers. And I really appreciate how you guys do come back to watch my videos. Such a appreciate, I really appreciate. So this flight just landed right at the airport, right? This is Zata flight. This is for Ibrahim Mohammed's that's his flight. That's ex-president Mohammed's brother. That's his flight. You can see how it is nicely going to the other end to 10. So mind you, Africa, we also have some highly people who own private jets. So he owns this private jet, and this is Passion Air. So as I've already told you in today's video, we get to know more numerous operations that normally goes on right at the airport. Don't hesitate to keep watching, because there is more interesting popping up within this video, because there was a time that big flight arrived at this airport, and it was quite interesting. So everything that's the developmental project that's going on, the airport vicinity, how does it looks, is within this channel. So please kindly stay connected, be engaged, and get to know more about Prempeh1 International Airport. So this is Oriflames TV. Being the first time watching me, please kindly subscribe, like, comment, and also share this video to other people. And recently now that we have commissioned the new terminal, we have 2 boarding bridges. So the use of this will now be outmoded. So let's take it that way. So this is the track stairs, that's for avians. That's the track stairs for the avians. So for the past years, if we have an emergency landing of big flights at the Prempeh1 International Airport, we normally use this one. And as it is now, since Prempeh is running domestic, we still use this one, because I think the boarding bridges has not been started using yet. So solely we'll be using this one. So this is how mostly, if big flight come to Prempeh1 International Airport, how we couple this one to the flight for the passengers to alight from the plane. So it's quite interesting to be here and seeing this happening right at the airport. Even with these domestic operations, things are moving on smoothly right from the airport. Everything looks very, very genuine and interesting. Mind you, workers are very, very dedicated, and whatever they are doing, they are committed to their work, and they know whatever they are doing. So I think the eagerness of them working hardly to achieve a good result for any situation is such a highly thing, and I can tell you everything here is very, very interesting. This is managed by avians, that's their track stairs. So in a moment or in a situation when we have a big flight landing right at the airport, this is how it goes. They have to couple this with that flight for the passengers to alight. And you can see from the far end, there is also a fire rescue fighter. That's their fire fighters track. That's right over there. That's the track over there too. So that one has to be on standby in case of any emergency. Then it will then be coming in. So right now, from the Prempeh1 International Airport, the operations and whatever is going on right here is very, very interesting. So it's very, very interesting. So within this video, as I'm saying, we will get to know more operations, numerous operations. That's the presidential jet will come, the Air Force flight too will come, helicopters, everything will be coming within this video. So please kindly stay connected and let's get to know more operations. That's the numerous operations that goes on right at the airport, so far as the international standards, and also meet the requirement to be classified as international airport is concerned. So as we stay connected, we know the taxiway is almost 98% done, and also the apron, that's the new apron, is also very big. We also have 2 boarding bridges. I think we have 2 arrivals, one for the domestic and the other one is for international people. So those of you who are staying overseas and want to come back to for this Christmas, or you want to come back home, you don't have to be booking flight to Accra then get to Kumasi here. You have to book your Australian flight, because I think by the end of the year they will start, international airlines will start patronizing this airport, and we get to know this airport going international, and people will start patronizing, and it will be very, very interesting to be seeing such thing being happen right at the airports, right? So in this video, please, as I'm saying, please kindly stay connected and let's move forward to get more updates right from this airport. So this is the new apron. This is the new apron. You can see how nicely this new apron looks like. This is the two boarding bridges. This is the two boarding bridges. You see already we were using the stairs track for bigger flights, and now that we have two boarding bridges, it's such a very good developmental and innovative projects going on right at the airport. So looking at whatever is going on right at the airport, and also the numerous operations that goes on right at this airport, it tells me that there's good news popping up from this airport. And big thanks to GSCL and also to the government for such a developmental project, and also the expansion of this airport by developing it so far. You know, this is Air Force flight, Ghana Air Force flight. You see, it just landed right at the airport. You can see how nicely it's coming to taxi to the apron to park. And every worker here is very dedicated. They are very dedicated to their work. Mind you, each and every one right at the airport is assigned to a special duties, and everyone is performing his or her task very well, very well, incredible. Mind you, this is Otunfuo's flight. You know, mostly when he's traveling outside the country, he uses this flight. That's Vista Jet. It's right there. It's parked nicely right there. And coming to Prempeh1 International Airport, if you are aiming to come and do some tourists and anything that's insane here, mind you, you always have soldiers and police right there at the airport, so you don't just to be coming here and be doing things anyhow, because they will handcuff you and put you behind bars for such insane actions being done here. So this is how it looks like when, so as I've already said, this is the updated taxiway. This is the updated taxiway. You can see how nicely it looks like. This is the updated taxiway. So you see there has been demarcation lines. It tells me that everything is about to be commissioned right now. And recently I've been seeing how the contractors are trying to decorate, trying to make this thing look more nicer than the old one. You know, they are trying hard. Everything here looks stunning and amazing. Very soon there's good news that's coming here right at the Prempeh1 International Airport. I know one of the BBC presenters just came in here and announced it that Prempeh, I think from his perspective, he said Prempeh is one of the nicest airports that he has seen so far in Africa. So it's such a good news to be hearing this from such a high personality like him. That's from BBC, one of their presenters. You can see this is how recently the domestic operations goes on. You can see the Passion Air parked right there, and passengers are about to board to this flight and to get to their destination, which is Accra, since now the operations is on domestic. And right there is the presidential jet, and this one also the is Otunfuo Osetutu the second. That's his jet. You can see the Africa World flight just take off right there. This is Ghana Air Force flight that's on the runway. It's very nice and quite interesting. So numerous operations that goes on right at this airport is such an amazing. So mind you, everything tells me that now the airport is fully ready to get international airlines on board and let international airlines patronize this airport, because I think this airport is fully prepared. This airport is fully prepared. Since we now have our taxiway, that's the new taxiway, we also have two boarding bridges inside the terminal too. We have all of the facilities. I think now we are using the domestic, since no international airlines has come to patronize, but I think the directors and staffs are working behind the scene to get new airlines, that's international airlines, on board. So those of you who are staying overseas, please, very pleased for you to it's a good news to come Ghana and also land Kumasi really from wherever you are, and it's gonna be a quite interesting to be landing here really from Europe. Amazing and quite interesting. So you see the Air Force flight right there. This is the Air Force flight right there. I think Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia just landed at the airport, and you can see how party officials are right there to welcome him. It's quite interesting. So this is when the passengers are boarding their flight to Accra. This is when the passengers are boarding their flight to Accra. It's very, very interesting. There are so many operations that is going on right at this airport. Everything here looks very stunning and amazing. Those of you who always know more about the terminal building, inside the terminal, this is what goes on at the airside too, because for every operation to move, for every operations for this airport to be classified as international airport, it has to be the airside operations, because whatever goes on at the airside is what matters. Because if you are talking of airport operations that's solely at the airside, I know you'll be going for the terminal inside to do your ticketing and check-in and other things, but it depends on the flight to take you to your destination. So whatever goes on at this place matters most. Whatever goes on at this place matters most. So I think these are the numerous operations. I think these are the numerous operations that goes on right at the airport, and passengers are very calm here whenever they arrive here, because they know Prempeh, the workers here are very welcome, how they welcome them and how they entertain, give them hospitality. Everything here is very, very interesting and amazing. So if it is your dream to come to Kumasi and take a flight, maybe from Kumasi to Accra or from Kumasi to outside the country, it's quite interesting. Please come here and experience it. It's quite interesting. Come here and experience it. So Prempeh1 International Airport is now meeting the standards, and also the requirement is almost here. So we all should watch out for this good news popping up within this. By the end of the year, I think everything will be intact, and travelers will be starting using this airport for their international traveling. You know, Delta Airlines and Ethiopia Airlines, those of the airlines that goes on international, I think staffs, the directors are working behind the scene, and very soon they will start come and patronize this airport, as we all hope for this airport to be going international. And thanks you, and don't forget to subscribe, like, comment, and also share this video for others to get this update right at the airport for the numerous operations that goes right at the Prempeh1 International Airport. Please kindly watch this video to the end, as there is more interesting scene popping up within this video. Thank you all.